This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington.
Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll start the drive with Washington. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. Winston. Throw left side complete. That's Washington. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. On first, here's Washington.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Now on first down, it's Washington again. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Winston. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Here's Winston. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Washington. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal, Winston. And Hill with it over the middle. Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Saints put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
They gotta love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
On the return from his end zone, Godwin Igwebuike. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Ready?
Smith on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them, and they took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around. Walker hit and the ball is out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. And above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Winston. This is intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he fires one that's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Saints are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
1st down, Winston. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? You need that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete route.
On 2nd down, Washington. And he stopped immediately there. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Winston. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. Touchdown! Juwan Johnson, 25 yards for the touchdown. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Tariq Woolen picks it.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted, and remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
Invaliddogk to return it from his end zone here.
Pass midfield. Still going. And he will score. Touchdown, Seahawks. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Extra point up and through by Myers, and that trims the lead down to 9. Oh, I think the Seahawks got it. They did. It's Seattle football. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Dallas up the middle.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Throwing is Smith. It's complete to Lockett.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Well, they brought the pressure, and that made man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 41 yards.
And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is down to 2. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. He is going to find Hill here.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Jameis now on 1st down. Pass incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Up the middle, Ingram. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and short yardage, Winston. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw, Winston.
There's Chris Olave. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Winston now to throw on first down.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Lutz now to kick this one away.
Invaliddogk to return it from his end zone here.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Smith. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
To the right side, this is Walker.
They find some open field here.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
They get 17 on that one, move the chains, 1st down Seahawks. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it, and the running game is starting to pay off.
Back to Walker on 1st down.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Walker.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
And Walker once more.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Kenneth Walker.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Winston now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Now a run up the middle with Washington.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
They run from the shotgun with Washington. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Washington. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in with Washington. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Dwayne Washington taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Saints put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead.
A big spot now for the Saints as they'll indeed go for 2. Winston to throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth-quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now,
and for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape. Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Up the middle they go, Washington. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Staying on the ground with Washington. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. They'll run. It's Washington. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Dwayne Washington, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Saints will add to their fourth-quarter lead.
This time, the extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Smith.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Marshawn Lattimore finding his way behind the line and to the football.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Play action. It's Smith. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Well, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he's going to take this down to about the 17.
Not an easy spot here. We'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
They'll roll him out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Right back to him on first down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Washington now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. Winston to throw for it on 4.
Got an open man. It's Olave.
He's at the 30. 10, 5. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Chris Olave.
62-yard.